so ignore my bed. We're changing it in a minute, so ignore it. Looks a bit shit, but right, if I keep looking here, sorry, it's because I've got a couple of notes on my little notebook because I am professional now. So today, to sort of start to steer myself away from just doing weight loss ideas, I thought I would do a get to know me sort of tag, but I'm going to include some weight loss questions as well. So it's going to be half get to know me personally and half questions about my weight loss. So win-win for everyone. And just to butt in every video I will be updating you on my weight, just for a bit of continuity. The first question that I have written down is, what is your middle name? I'll start off with this one because it's quite an easy question just to dive into. My middle name is Marissa. Backstory behind my middle name is my parents went on a boat. I don't know what that boat was called, but they went past another boat and that one was called the Marissa, and they looked at it and thought that was a really interesting name, so they named me Chloe Marissa Newby. My next question is, what is the reason for your weight loss? The reason for mine, which I touched on before in a previous video, is the fact that I was getting very, very overweight and very unhealthy. It was kind of a gradual decline. Put the nail in the coffin, as the saying goes, was the fact that I hit 25 stone. And to me, that is just an enormous amount of weight. And the fact that I went to Florida the year before and just not being able to get on any of the rides, it was just, once I hit that 25, I was just like, okay, I have no control over my life and I need to start getting some control. So that was the reason why. My second normal question is, what is your favourite book and or colour? These were two separate questions, but I thought I'd make them into one just to answer them. My favourite book, God, I don't really have one. I don't have a favourite book. I'm reading a book series at the moment that I still need to get through. I've had the books for quite a long time, but I just never find the time to actually get through them. The book is called The Red Queen, the book that I'm reading at the minute, and it's the first book in a series of 4 books. Can't remember what the actual series is called, but the first book that I'm currently reading is called The Red Queen. My favourite colour is pastel blue, lavender. Next question is, what pitfalls have you come across that has made your weight loss unsuccessful? That was a mouthful. If I'm going off what I've tried to do in the past, was just motivation and the actual, well, motivation for one, commitment, perseverance. Those 3. I've always had the passion and I think the drive. It's just without those 3, it was just really unsuccessful. But now, because I got to such a low place, I don't think there was any further down I could have gone. It sounds really bad, but I don't think there was any further down I could have gone. I literally, that was my rock bottom. I hit my rock bottom there, and now I'm trying to work my way back up. That's really sad. The next one, I could have answered this question in my other one. What's your favourite movie? I have a top 3, 4, 5. I never have just one favourite. My first favourite, if I'm doing a top 5, my first favourite is Pretty Woman. Next favourite is The Warriors. Next favourite, Dirty Dancing. Next favourite, Pocahontas. And then my last favourite, Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, my next question is how do I stay motivated during my weight loss? How I stay motivated is my progress. When I first started exercising, when I first decided to change my whole lifestyle, I didn't lose any weight. In fact, I gained like 1 or 2 pounds when I started running and I started eating better. And then after, say, 2 weeks, that was when I started to lose it. During that time, it was really hard because I didn't think that I was just gonna stay the same weight for the first 2 weeks. I thought as soon as I started changing my diet and actually started to exercise, that was when it had first, start dropping off. It was really difficult to like step on the scale and not see any progress. But then after like 2.5 weeks, that's when I started actually starting to lose weight. And then after that, it was just looking at the scale and seeing it down £1, £2, £5, £10. That is my motivation. Next question is, have you been out of the country? Now, my parents, ever since I was born, they've been very big into traveling. So my first holiday, I was about 2, probably. I was really, really young when I went on my first holiday. We've been to all the touristy destinations. We've been to Tunisia, Florida, Spain, Portugal, Turkey, France, Canary Islands, apart from one. I can't remember which one it is. I feel like I'm missing a few. I'd have to talk to my parents, but there's a few that we've been to more than once. I've been to Florida 4 times. I've been to Spain twice. I've been to Turkey twice. Right, my next question is, how do you celebrate success? I celebrate it by being happy. By allowing myself to have a cheat meal. Some people won't agree with it, but with the way my mind is and with the way that I am, I feel like every once in a while having a cheat meal is the best thing for me. Because if I get an idea in my head and if I get an idea about food in my head, then it will never stop, and it won't stop until I feed it. Don't know why, it just happens. Okay, my next question is, do you have any siblings? I've got 2 brothers and 1 sister. Next question is, do you follow any weight loss accounts on social media? I mostly just follow the weight loss journey hashtag on Instagram. My next question is, what phone do you have? I have a Samsung Galaxy S10. Okay, we've reached the end. We've reached my final question, which is, do you have an overall goal? I'm going to aim this towards my weight loss, and I'm going to aim it towards my life as well, so it just encompasses everything we've talked about today. So, for my weight loss, I just want to get to a point where I am comfortable and I'm happy. Overall goal in life is to just be happy. It's been a long time since I've been happy, and I'm starting to get there. I have, days and I have times where, it does slip and I feel like the world is against me again. But I just gotta shake it off, remind myself what's important, remind myself what I've done, how much I've overcome to get to this point. And from that point, it gets a bit easier and it allows me to push on a bit more. So there you have it. That's all the questions that I had written down. I feel like I answered them really well, if I do say so myself. So, don't at me. If this type of stuff entertains you, then please do subscribe to my channel. I will do more stuff like this in the future. Give it a like, and if you want to comment anything positive, constructive criticism, then that is fine. I will take it all on board to build this channel up and to improve myself and to make it as good as I can make it. So any help you could give me would be absolutely amazing. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week. Bye!